What do you think it was about the 80s, about that time, between the wrestling thing and the movies you did? What was so cool about the 80s that so many people, obviously myself included, have such like great nostalgia for that time?
Well, what happened was wrestling went national all of a sudden. It had been in 26 regionalized territories. It had come out of the carnival world. It had gone into the 26 regionalized territories. And all these promoters, 26 of them really were kind of like the mafia. Nobody ever crossed their lines. And then in the 80s came young Vince McMahon Jr., the son of Vince McMahon Sr. Well, he didn't owe nobody any allegiance, and he had a vision. And along with it came cable television. He started buying up cable TV, and he took wrestling national. And he took it to levels I'll never forget the night we did NBC, the first night, NBC Saturday Night Main Event.
I remember it.
Where we alternated every 3 to 4 weeks with Saturday Night Live. And the greatest one ever was the second season. They had Madonna opening up Saturday Night Live. She was red hot. We came on 3 weeks later and blew her numbers right out of the water. To this day, wrestling, Saturday Night Main Event, has the highest ratings for what they call a weekend special. We actually did, what was it, a 34 share?
Wow. I mean, we always think about the golden age of TV, but that really was the golden age of wrestling, although it seems to be having a pretty nice comeback. My final question for you, I'm going to end you on a big one. Who's running the show? Who's running the show? I know you're a conspiracy guy. I know you know a lot about everything. Who really, at the end of the day, is this the government? Is this the Illuminati? Who's it running the show?
You know, I can't sit, Dave, and tell you, I can tell you who's doing it. And I used to not believe in that Illuminati. I used to not believe in world government and that they were out there. But I've somewhat changed my mind now in the investigations I've done and the things I've watched and seen, and I'm 62 years old now. It seems to me mighty strange. I don't believe that our president runs our country anymore, because the classic example was Barack Obama when he ran.
Yeah.
He said he would close Gitmo. He said he would do all of these things, and then the moment he got in office, those things were all forgotten. Our foreign policy, there's no difference in our foreign policy between George Bush and Barack Obama at all. None whatsoever. And so somebody else, and to me it's got to be the powerful money people. It's got to be the Federal Reserve and the bankers who control the money, because if you control the money, you control everything.